Well, not too long ago, the province released the provincial budget. When you look at the total budget, fish and wildlife management represents a remarkably small slice of that pie. In a budget approaching $80+ billion, the dollars dedicated specifically to managing fish populations, wildlife species, and habitat are modest by comparison. In many ways, the people responsible for protecting and managing Alberta's wild resources operate within a relatively limited resource when stacked against other provinces' larger spending priorities like healthcare, education, and infrastructure. But that context is what makes the latest announcement around parks, trails, and outdoor infrastructure interesting. The government's commitment to investing hundreds of millions of dollars in parks, trails, campgrounds, and access infrastructure over the next several years suggests something important. Even if fish and wildlife management itself occupies a small corner of the provincial ledger, there is still recognition that Albertans deeply value access to the outdoors. This new spending isn't about wildlife management in the strict biological sense. It's about the experience of being outside, expanding trail networks, improving trailheads, building campsites, and creating safer access points for families who want to hike, camp, fish, hunt, or just simply spend time on the land. And I think that matters. Because for many Albertans, the gateway to conservation begins with access. People who spend time on the landscape are far more likely to care about it, advocate for it, and support the long-term stewardship of the fish, wildlife, and habitats that make Alberta special in the first place. So while fish and wildlife programs themselves may operate on relatively modest budgets, investments that expand outdoor recreation opportunities still represent a meaningful signal. They suggest that the province understands something fundamental. At least we're hoping that Alberta's wild landscapes aren't just ecological assets, they are part of our identity. The challenge going forward will be ensuring that as access grows, the resources needed to properly manage wildlife populations, protect habitat, and enforce regulations keep pace with the increasing number of people who enjoy those landscapes. Because access and stewardship ultimately have to go hand in hand.